What is going on, guys? It's Jake. Today I was sitting on my chair thinking about what video to make, and I thought to myself, I wonder what is the very best Hasbro Burst Launcher? So let's maybe answer that. So guys, in today's video I'm going to talk about the several different Hasbro launchers that are available today, and for the most part they are not really that hard to find, except for maybe one of them. It just depends on where you're at, but all these are pretty accessible right now. So which one is the best? Now there are two different types. There are the ripcord versions and then the string launchers, and there are definitely more ripcord launchers than string launchers, but let's talk about them. Let's start with ripcord launchers first. We have the radically improved basic launcher, which is the Switch Strike launcher, and this has left and right spin. It has an updated ripcord where it has like the cord with a circle instead of just like the stick thing, and overall it is much better. To round off the list of ripcord launchers, we're going to go with the most recently released Xcalius X3 set sword launcher. And really, I just kind of opened this up. I've never used it before, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of testing on my own. But from what I've heard, it's really strong, and it's kind of durable as well. I haven't really seen a lot of people complain about them breaking. Now we're going to move on to the string launchers. Now the first one is the first string launcher that was released, and this came out back in Burst before Evolution, and it is the Master Kit launcher. This, in my opinion, is my favorite just string launcher for Burst, period. I'm not the biggest fan of the Takara Tomy ones, but this one, for some reason, I just like it. It's smooth, it's strong. Only problem is there's no left spin. So if you have a left and a right spin bay, you're going to have two different launchers, and that just kind of sucks. But yeah, it's not both spin. Finally, we have the launcher that I have a love and hate relationship with. I've had bad luck with some and decent luck so far with the newest one, and it is the Burst Evolution dual threat launcher. Now, I've had a bunch of red ones and they've been really strong, except their durability is just awful, horrendous. Every single one I've had three, they break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test out the newly released silver version, which is a Target exclusive, because maybe they've revised the internals a little bit, maybe made it a little bit stronger. So I'm going to use this one just because all the other ones I have are broken, so they're not going to be a good test. This one, straight out of the box. Now first, we're going to be testing out the ripcord launchers, and I'm going to be using Xcalius X3. I wanted to use an attack type bay because if you put a lot of power into it, it's going to be more aggressive while circling. So I thought that would be kind of interesting and better than just a stamina bay just kind of sitting there. So first, guys, we are going to start with the Switch Strike launcher, and I'm only going to test out, one spin. I'm not going to swap it, but regular Switch Strike launcher, as you can see, it's not that big at all. And let's see how this performs at a really good rip. 3, 2, 1, go, shoot. Okay, there's the power from it. As you can see, it doesn't really seem like it's the best. So let's move on to the next launcher, which is the sword launcher. All right, 3, 2, 1, go, shoot. Okay, just from testing it out, that one definitely seems a little bit better straight from the start. Let's try it one more time. 3, 2, 1, go, shoot. Main problem with the sword launcher is that you get a decent bit of power, but the first initial little bits for the teeth, it actually does skip if you pull too hard. But if you pull it a perfect amount, it'll be really good for you. Another problem is that since you want to put so much power into it, you lose a lot of control as you can see right here, my bay just hopped out of the stadium. So it's definitely not the easiest to use, but overall it is pretty good in power. So let's move on to the string launchers. First, we're going to look at the Master Kit launcher. So let's see how it goes. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, not bad. I'd honestly say let's test it out one more time, but I think that was honestly, I'd say it's about on par with the Xcalius sword launcher. But let's go again. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I'd say it's about on par, if not a little bit more powerful. But the thing is that with string launchers, you do get, more possible power sometimes, but you definitely get a lot more accuracy. The problem is that it's a lot harder to get a really powerful rip versus, because it's a string, you have to kind of pull it a certain way. Unlike with a ripcord, you just rip it out basically as hard as you can. So this is a little bit harder to use, but you do get a little bit more power and you get definitely better accuracy. Finally, we are going to test out the dual threat launcher. We're going to see how it does. Hopefully it doesn't break. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, and that one seems definitely to be the most powerful for sure. Let's try it one more time. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, as you can see, just by the bay kind of pausing right there, that means that you're getting quite a good bit of power. It does slow down kind of fast though. But just to compare, the dual threat launcher definitely seemed to be a decent bit more powerful than the Master Kit launcher. And then the Xcalius sword launcher was more powerful than the Switch Strike launcher. So really just to arrange them by power, I'd say the Switch Strike is the worst. Then you get to the Xcalius sword launcher. Then it is the Master Kit, but these are really close. So this is going to be down here. That one means it's not as good. These are going to be about even, but then the best in terms of power and precision is going to be the dual threat launcher. But the thing is that if you get a dual threat launcher, you are risking it just breaking and being horrendous. This one actually seems like it's a good one so far. But if I had to choose an alternate for the dual threat, I would probably go with the Xcalius set launcher because you do get left and right spin, while on the Master Kit you just get regular right spin. But really, what do you guys think of the... Oh, I forgot about this. This is garbage. Just get out of there. It's a proto launcher, and that means it's horrendous. So what do you guys think? This is how I'd arrange them. So guys, that is going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below. And if you thought this video was helpful at all, then let me know in the comments, which one is your favorite Hasbro Burst Launcher. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun and bay away.